Welcome, welcome. Be your own hero. So, raise your hand if you have failed at something in your life. This can be an epic fail, divorce, bankruptcy, you have a family member who doesn't talk to you anymore, friend. It can be a small fail. Now all of your hands should be up. Now keep your hand up if you are in the middle of a failure right now. I am so excited for all of you. Your life is about to change today. It's going to get an upgrade. I'm so excited for you. And my goal until the end of this talk is for you to be as excited about your failures as I am. And if we don't reach that goal, we have both failed. I'm excited for you. You can put your hands down. I'm excited for you because failure leads to expansion, always. Without fail, anytime you fail, you are expanding. That's because when you open that nut of failure open, at the core of it, what you find is a seed of possibility. And that possibility can be turned into literally anything that you want. But you have to plant that seed and you have to nurture it. You have to give it your energy. And that's what our conversation today is all about. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that so that you can become like one of these people. Like Steve Jobs, who was literally fired from a company that he started and then returned to it 12 years later, turning it into one of the biggest technology companies in the world. J.K. Rowling, who was depressed, single mother, collecting rejection letters for these stories she was writing until someone decided to take a chance on Harry Potter. Or like Walt Disney, who was told that he lacked imagination. And he failed at multiple businesses and had bankruptcies until he started the Disney company. When we fail, we have that possibility, that potential to succeed. But here's the thing, most failures don't lead to success. Henry Ford said, failure is the opportunity to begin again more intelligently. And the fact is, you have free will, which means that you are free to choose not to begin again. You can choose to get stuck. You can choose to just squander that seed of possibility that is present for you. Failure is a prerequisite for success. But most people who fail will not succeed. So what is the difference between the people who do and the people who don't? And there's one main difference that I have observed, and that is this. People who succeed through their failures, they understand one simple fact, that by definition, if they have not yet achieved the thing they want, they are not yet at the destination. So those are the people who, when they experience setbacks, they're willing to get up, dust themselves off, and begin again from a more intelligent place this time. They are the people who are willing to be their own heroes, to save themselves, to pull themselves out of whatever challenging situation they're in. And they are the people who take heroic action every single day. And today I want to share with you 3 heroic actions that people who succeed through their failures take. And you can implement these acts into your life right now, starting today. They're very simple. But before we do that, I want you to imagine that you are stuck in quicksand. And you're stuck, no matter how hard you try, you keep getting pulled down more and more. And this is a really great moment for some hero to just show up, grab you by the hand, and pull you out. What do you want this person to be like? Do you want them to just stomp over to you, start calling you names, berating you, shaming you? You idiot! Didn't you see the quicksand sign right over there? What's wrong with you? Or do you want this person to be understanding and kind, to assess the situation, come up with a plan, and jump into action? And then once you are free, once you are out, not judge you, not name call you, not hold that mistake over your head. When you are in a mess that you're trying to get yourself out of, what kind of a hero are you to yourself? What kind of a person are you for yourself? Are you that first kind that name calls and shames you? Or are you that second? And in this moment, take a moment right now, right here, and decide that you are going to show up for yourself with more compassion, with more understanding. Because the heroic acts that I'm about to share with you have no meaning at all if you are going to put yourself down, shame yourself, and blame yourself when you do make mistakes. So the first heroic action you can take, don't take failure personally. You're not a victim. The trouble is that as we grow up, whenever we make mistakes, we are made to think that there's something wrong with us, that we did something wrong, and this creates shame. And every time I judge my failures by making myself somehow bad or wrong, I am becoming a victim. I'm giving away my power. This is a really, truly big tragedy, right? Because yes, you made a mistake, so what? You saw the quicksand sign and you jumped in anyway, so what? This is your opportunity to start again more intelligently. Now you know better. No one makes more mistakes and fails more than a baby. Babies are notoriously terrible at everything they do, and yet we give them so much leeway. They can't even burp without assistance. They literally can't do anything right. And yet we have so much compassion for them because we understand that this is a tiny little human being who's trying new things every single day and then failing at it epically, but then trying it over and over until it gets it, until it learns. When I was first learning to drive, I put my car in reverse, backed out of the driveway, straight into the car parked across the street. That's when I understood why rear view mirrors were there. Did that failure mean that somehow there's something wrong with me and I'm not supposed to be driving? Did it mean that I'm unworthy of being behind the wheel of a car? No, it just meant I'm learning something new, I made a mistake, and now I can move forward, begin again, more intelligently. The second heroic act you can take is you can ask yourself what you want. You can define and clarify and refine your ask, your vision. There is an incredible gift embedded inside every failure. It shows you exactly what it is that you don't want so that you know exactly what it is that you do want. Don't squander that opportunity. Ask yourself in those moments, and I saw all your hands up who are experiencing failure right now. This is why I'm so excited for you, because you, more than anybody else, in this moment, knows exactly what it is that you want. So if you create just a little bit of space around this and ask yourself, what do I actually want? What lights me up? What gives my life meaning? You will come up with an answer. You'll know what drives you, what's important to you, what's powerful for you. And I promise you, if you do that, your life will always get better and better and better, because failure creates clarity, which moves you continually toward what it is that you actually want to be living. This is how failure creates expansion. And this brings us to the third point, the third heroic action. Take action toward that one goal that you've identified. Protect the vision. When things are going smoothly, here's the problem that you face. You become complacent. You give into all sorts of distractions. All the demands on your time. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, let's do that. Yes. You split yourself up into 1,000 pieces, and you don't move toward the thing that actually makes you feel fulfilled. Failure gave you an incredible gift. It showed you exactly what it is that lights you up, exactly what it is that is your life purpose, what your vision is. Protect that vision. Don't squander that opportunity, that possibility. That would be like trying to pull yourself out of that quicksand and you lose interest halfway through and you go and do something else. Don't squander that opportunity. Don't let yourself be distracted. Protect the vision and move toward it until you have the thing you want. You've created the business you want. You've written the book that you want. You've healed that relationship. You've shared that message. And you have become the person that you want to be. Thank you.